Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is KYLIE'Ray Seberg. If you don't know me, I am the Senior Design Director at THELIFESTYLEDCO, and today's a pretty special day because we are touring my personal home. So I'm gonna take you on through. Come on inside. So the best thing about this home, it is 1,900 square feet, but I feel like every inch is completely thought out and really well designed. We've got our entry space right here that leads you into the great room, the living room, dining, and kitchen. So this is where we hang out and we spend literally 90% of our time. I love the natural light that this home brings. We never ever have the lights on unless it's literally nighttime because we've got beautiful morning sun coming in, and then we've got our big doors that lead out into the backyard. So in here, we just really wanted to go with the overall cozy vibe. Again, I mentioned the original block wall and the transom windows, like truly my favorite part of this home. I love the character that it brings. One thing you'll notice in here, my favorite colors are black, white, and neutral. So I definitely chose to keep that consistent with our home aesthetic. We've got our comfortable sectional. When I got this house, I actually worked at West Elm, so I took advantage of that discount a lot. And we've got a mid-century leather chair, so some accent pieces that are mid-century inspired that go with the architecture of the home, but still create a really comfortable living environment. So one thing you'll notice about this kitchen is it's a little smaller than usual, but I do so much cooking in here. The size does not matter, I promise you. We chose to keep it simple with black flat front cabinets, quartz countertops, and brass hardware. I think that keeping things simple in the design really helped that with the size, even though it's smaller, it still feels cohesive with the space and is super functional. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I do a lot of cooking, and I picked up plant-based cooking during the middle of the quarantine, and I do a lot of that in this kitchen. So this is where I cook. You can do lots of meals, lots of things. So even though it's small, I make it work. So now in our dining space, one thing you'll notice in here, we've got really tall ceilings, which I love. So when picking lighting, we had to be really specific about making sure that all the lights that you see kind of go together. So this is a classic mid-century fixture, the mobile chandelier from West Elm. One of my favorites truly for size and for cost. And I love that the brass plays off all the other brass features that we have in the home. Welcome to our Zen Den. This is a 4-bedroom house, and it's just my husband and I that live here, so we've got extra space to use. So when we were deciding to fill this, we initially had it as an office, and neither of us were working from home at the time. So we decided what better place to make this than a Zen Den. So what that means is it's kind of like a wellness room. We've got our Peloton in here, enough space for me to lay out a yoga mat and do my Pilates or yoga classes, meditate in here. The doors that lead outside, we open those, get the fresh air in. It's just such a great space, great natural light again. I love that the barn doors close so you can get extra privacy, and the transom windows carry through, which is just like my favorite detail. So this is our hall bath and also our guest bathroom. So when guests come over, this is the bathroom that they use. So I wanted this to be a really good feature that people see and are wowed by. So we chose to kind of add some personality in here by adding the wallpaper. This is a Moroccan-inspired Sherman wallpaper that she made for Lulu in Georgia, and it's one of my favorite prints. I haven't gotten sick of it, which is really good because I usually get sick of patterns. I wouldn't normally do this in a design, the palm leaves, but I was kind of Palm Springs inspired, so I feel like this kind of works, and I just haven't really changed it since. We've got touches of wood in the mirror and the hooks over here, and overall it's just got a good vibe and goes with the rest of the house. So this is the man cave. As you can probably tell, this is not exactly approved and designed by myself. But as I mentioned, there's only 2 of us that live here, and I think it was important to give Sam a space that he can have. He's in here all the time. He works from here. He plays video games from here. We have Darth Vader chair in here. So he loves this space, and I'm glad that he has somewhere that we can put a door on and close it when guests come over, because it's not my favorite, but it works. This is our bedroom, and as you can tell, it's freaking huge. Great thing to have, but also kind of wasted space, but it is really nice that we have all this square footage in here. So we've got this living area that we never live in, but it's really nice to have. And then back in our bed, it's just a nice oasis. I get so many questions on this bed, so I'm gonna give you the source right now. This is the Living Spaces Dean bed. You guys, it's literally like free 99 and such a good piece. So this is something I was like, we're gonna probably hold this for a while because it looks like all those more expensive beds out there, but half the price. You'll notice I have black bedding, something that we don't normally do. I've had this since 5 years ago. I feel like now kind of colored and darker bedding and contrasting tones are getting more popular for bedding linen, so I was ahead of the game on that. Now welcome to our bathroom. Again, you'll notice the theme is consistent here with the black, the white, the neutral. I am really proud of the tile selections that we chose 5 years ago and that I'm not sick of them. We're still kind of putting these in designs today. So we've got the classic subway tile as the wainscot, the black hex floor, and this big shower. One thing I love about this bathroom is these lights. It's great for getting ready. It's like the perfect vanity. And then this cabinet piece, I actually want to point out, this was made by a local couple, and I just love that this is in here. It also matches the media credenza that we have in our living room. So I love that those two tie together and that it's someone local that we can have a piece in here and support them. We also have the block wall that got exposed in here. So it just feels like a ton of character in such a small space. And even though there's no windows in here, I love that we still get good light. It's very inspiring. This is our actual guest bedroom. The amount of times that this has ever been used is, I can literally count on one hand. But it's nice to have. This has also kind of been my overflow closet. So I usually have a big clothing rack here with either clothes that I'm giving away. When we got married, I had like all of our clothes for all the wedding events lined up on it, or things that I'm styling or new pieces I get, but it's gone now and there's so much more square footage in here. I also pop up at this desk if I'm working from home. It's just good vibes, very pretty. I have like a hat theme going on. And again, black, white, and neutral. So another great thing about this house is we have a huge outdoor area that we got to design and completely redo and add so much. So one thing I love is these doors open all the way, bringing this huge opening. And again, I bring up entertaining because we do have people over a lot, but it helps get the flow of indoor, outdoor. I have these open all the time when it's nice out like today, so we get a nice breeze. And then out here, we've got our little dining area, a grill, and then something I wanted to do with the landscape was kind of keep the modern touches. So we added these walking pavers down out into where our fire pit is. So then over here, we've got our fire pit area. We actually did run a gas line over, which is super nice and convenient. We never have to worry about propane running out. So we pop this off, let the fire go. You can see it from the inside looking out, and it's a great place to hang when the weather's really nice. Then we have this huge turf area over here. We've got a dog, Benny. If you follow on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen him plenty of times. But we were so excited to give him a huge yard that he could play in and run around. He gets the zoomies and runs tons of circles over here. And then we do have a beautiful view of the mountain from back here, which is so nice. Thanks for stopping by and getting the tour of my personal home. It's bittersweet to be selling this place, but I'm glad I got to take you all along. So make sure you let us know what other videos you want to see in the comments below. Like this video, and of course, subscribe so you can see more. Thanks for stopping by.